Let me tell you, a place you can go when you feel down and out, or when you feel so blue you can go again. Let me tell you about a corner where you know, a place where you can show your best creations on the panel, or just say hello. Let me tell you about Monty's Crafty Corner, where crafting is a must. A YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, welcome in. Jin. Can't stay long, but I'll leave you running as long as I can. Thank you, Jen. 2, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you everybody for coming in. I am working on the baby blanket. Last night during West Coast Wednesdays, I was undecided on whether or not I wanted to continue working on it, making it bigger, or leave it the size that it was. Well, quite a few people told me, keep going. I only have this much yarn left of this cake of yarn, and so I'm gonna keep going. Might as well, because what am I gonna do with the rest of the yarn? So I decided might as well keep going. So that's what I'm doing. So how is everybody? I am feeling a little bit better. Still not 100%. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to turn on my ceiling fan. Put it on medium. Get some air circulating. Will, welcome in. Move some stuff off the back of my chair here before it ends up in the floor. Whoops. And not those going all the way back there. Yes, I am fine. I am 2 hours east of San Diego. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm down in the desert. The fires are kind of northeast of where I'm at. So they're nowhere near me. Fozbag, welcome in. Yes. So I believe they're on the northern part of San Diego, North County of San Diego. So yeah. So I'm good distance away. Northwest coast, I think. Yeah. So yeah. They're a very good distance away from me. But I do have friends that live in San Diego. I have some family members that live up there. I have some of my doctors that live in San Diego. So So yeah. Um and in fact I saw one of them uh just the other day, and I didn't think to even ask him um about it. It just didn't occur to me to ask him about it, because he comes down. They have an office down here, and they come down here, and I didn't even think about asking him um about it. But yeah, so yeah, and when my husband needs to go to the VA for dental, that's where he goes, is to San Diego. Dorothy from Tasmania, Australia, welcome in. A friend from down under, and actually it's tomorrow for her. Well, welcome in. Yeah, we don't get any of the fires here where I'm at. If there are any fires, it's usually in the outlying areas, and it's usually kind of like brush fires, or if there is fires, it's usually like fields or anything. So once in a while and stuff, a house will catch on fire or something like that. But as far as like wildfires like that we're seeing in LA area or San Diego, we don't really get those down here. So but yeah, we the mountains that are close to us, which is the Laguna Mountains, yeah, there was one year that they had really bad fires, and a lot of the people that live up close that area, they came down here, and a lot of their animals, their horses and stuff like that, people down here was saying, hey, bring us your horses, bring us your animals, and we will provide a place for them, and stuff. So yeah, so we had a lot of people that were that had corrals and stuff like that and stuff. So we did and stuff, because we do have a lot of horse people down here and stuff. So a lot of people from up there around Borrego Springs and a lot of that area brought their horses and stuff like that down here. Where I'm at, people from San Diego come down here on the weekends, especially when there's a long weekend, with their dune buggies and their four-wheelers and motorcycles, and go to the sand dunes. That's kind of what my area is like. Is I'm basically in the middle of nowhere, the desert. No, we're not getting any of the smoke. In fact, I don't see any. So yeah. You guys have sand dunes up there as well? Yeah. But we have, I mean, literally sand dunes, sand. And because we are desert. We are below sea level where I'm at, way below sea level. We have this one tank that you drive by on the freeway, going from San Diego heading through Arizona, and you drive by and there's big, huge tank, and it has a mark and it says sea level. And yeah, we are way below sea level. Yeah, the news does exaggerate things and stuff, but sometimes and stuff though, on some things they don't. It depends on what news you're watching. But I want to get back to happy things, happy thoughts. Keep happy thoughts, prayers, and stuff going for everybody. And prayers for the people that are getting snow that are not used to the snow, like Florida, New Orleans, places that are not used to snow that are getting snow. So, yes, prayers for everybody, for this whole, not just for our nation, but for the whole world. Oh, your twins, your sisters, the twins live near Riverside. Yeah, see, Riverside's not that far from me. It's about, I'd say about 2.5 hours from me, 3 hours. Yeah, I'm fine. Well, as you can see, I'm here. So, Mama Gwen, welcome in. Thank you. Well, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now than what I did when I first got up this morning. When I got up this morning, I wasn't too sure, 100% sure if I was gonna do my live stream today, but I got to feeling better. Me and my husband went and ran a few errands and stopped and got a bite to eat and came home, and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna do my live." And he goes, "Are you sure?" And I go, "Yeah." So, oh, you're getting a cold summer. Ooh. Well, you might want to send some of that over to where to Melbourne, because Lisa Nitz is getting the heat. I don't know. Well, what is everybody working on? And what's in your cup? I am finishing off my Starbucks. And I am going to continue working on my baby blanket until I run out of yarn. And And then I am going to figure out what my next project will be as far as my paper crafts go. I just finished a journal, and it's up on my website, margiescraftycorner.com. It's available. It also comes with a pouch that the journal fits into, and the pouch uh, so so that's available on the website. And so I'm done with that one. So I'm trying to think, do I want to start another journal, or do I want to, excuse me, work on making things to go into journals, have things ready to go, so when I do get ready to make a journal, I already have things made. Or do I want to go ahead and make up some journal covers, some fabric journal covers to have ready, so when I want to do a journal, I already have covers. So I'm trying to think of, as far as that. I do want to do more of my mixed media arts. I want to work on more of my Zentangle. I want to work more on doing drawing. I'm getting into drawing gnomes, and incorporating some of my Zentangle with my gnomes. I want to get into doing watercoloring. My daughter, that was one of the things that she got me for Christmas, was a couple pads of watercolor paper, and then the markers, which are in that thing there that's right behind me. And let me tilt they're up there in that part right there. They're markers. They're everything perfect to use on watercolor paper. And then of course my gel printing. I want to get more into doing that. And plus I still will be crocheting, but I want to do these other things as well, and to develop that side of my artsy part, develop that. I want to start using my Cricut more, my Cricut machine more, and start, I want to make stickers that I can have to send out as happy mail, send stuff out to my members and different things like that. So I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I want to be a lot more proactive. I know I've had mentioned this before, but I've got to, anything, I want to do more this year that to bring more content for you guys. And I know I haven't done that many videos so far this year. I'm going to be working on that. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, Dorothy is right across Bass Strait from Melbourne. Oh, so she's right across the waterway from Melbourne. So she's right there close to where Lisa, our good friend Lisa Knits, is at. Will just finished his new Lego modular last night. Can't wait until the new videos are up for that Muppets book that he won from Dawn. And he's asking, is crocheting like cooking, where if you double everything, it'll double in size? Does it work that way? Um, that is a good question. Well, I'm not really sure on that one. I think so in crocheting, I think it depends on what it is that you're using, what yarn you're using, what hook you're using, the pattern. Hi, Connie. Welcome in. You thought of doubling the size of the Muppet. Yeah, if you use thicker yarn and a bigger hook, yeah, then they would be bigger. Because like with this, hi Angela, welcome in. Because that's like with this blanket that I'm working on. I am using a very fine, thin yarn, and I'm using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. But if I was using, let's say, a 3 or 4 weight yarn, yeah, it would be a lot bigger. And it would be bigger by now. Angela is drinking water and still working on her first blanket. Okay. But since I'm a newbie, I should probably do it the way it says, though, huh? And also it factors your tension too. If you're a tight crocheter, of course things are gonna be tighter and smaller. If you're a loose crocheter, which I consider myself a loose crocheter. So yeah, then things are going to be not as tight and small. So yeah, For a newbie, yeah, I would probably recommend you to do it the way just try it out and see. Um know what, Will? You might want to get with Jerry because because his very first project right out of the gate, instead of not knowing how to crochet, first project he ever did was a sun bunny, and and get his thoughts on it. Because men's hands are bigger than women's hands, and just the way men's hands work a little bit different than women's hands. Hey Dreenie, hey girl, hey, you're still not feeling well? Ooh, sinusitis. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Hi, Darcia. Sinusitis and body aches. Oh gosh, those are the worst. You need plenty of rest, lots of rest. Yeah, and lots of fluids to keep your body, your system fleshed out. Did she give you any anything specific to help clear out your sinuses? Will says that he has long fingers. People say I should play piano. I tried, but can never hit the right key. Just look at my typos on the keyboard. Not liquor, liquids, water. Dreamy. Yes, liquid. Liquor is not, no, even though it's a liquid, but no, you don't need that while you're sick, sweetheart. No, no. Right. Yeah, in fact, I need to fill up my Yeti cup with with water. Yeah, wrong word. Uh-huh. I know you, girl. Blame it on the keyboard. Uh, I know, Dreamy. Yeah, no, it wasn't a typo. No, the keyboard don't change. The keys don't move around. Ooh. Oh, I hate when I get those. I hate it when I have to get those kind of shots. You got 2 and some other meds. Okay. It was a mistake. I'll give you this one, Dreamy, but Bridget! The queen is in the house. Oh, and your eyes are sore too. Yeah, I bet, because your sinuses, that affects your eyes too. Eye dreamy. Yeah, I know. When my sinuses, when they really flare up, oh gosh, my allergies affects my sinuses, and oh yeah, my eyes get watery. Oh gosh. Aw, thank you, Bridget. And she's trying to catch up on everything. Well, you go right ahead and do what you gotta do. And how is the king doing? I am making a baby blanket. And I am using get this. There we go. It's Cotton King Sultan. And then that, oh, there we go. And that is the name of the color, Purple Eyelet. It's number 18. And see, and it looks, see, even matches my yarn bowl that Mr. Yarn Doll made. You just sent him off to work. He is doing well. Good. Thank you, Darcia. Yes, I do. I have a Mr. Yarn Doll yarn bowl. Yes, I know, Trini. Miss Cynthia, welcome in. She's getting off work, listening while she's driving. Okay, Will. Thank you, Will. Yeah. I'll just be glad and stuff when my allergies clear up. I think I am. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go empty out this cup real quick. Okay. And I'm going to fix me up. You guys can still see me. I'm right here. I'm going to fix me up a cup of coffee. What I love about having this here is that I don't have to go clear into the kitchen to get me a cup of coffee. I mainly started doing this when I had my craft room in the other room. Started doing that, especially when we when you know what hit, and we had to start especially since we had to start teleworking. I had a little bitty mini fridge for sodas in there. And but then when you know what hit, and then when I was allowed to be able to telework, I told my husband, I go, know what? I also want coffee, everything, my Keurig, excuse me, in there as well. That way I can be able to make me coffee. I got my little thing and stuff for my sodas and everything. And then that way everything's right there. I can work. I can fix me up a good cup of coffee, and I can continue working without having to leave the room, except for when I took my lunch break or if I needed potty break. This room is right off my master bedroom, so I've got my master bathroom, which is just a few steps away. That's where I went to rinse out my coffee cup. Is it right in my master bathroom? So I don't have to go clear into the rest of the house to wash out my coffee cups or anything like that. And so I can do that, rinse, and then come right back in here, and I can make my coffee or cup of tea, because that stuff, I don't have to put a pot in there, and I can get hot water for my tea if I decide I want to have a cup of tea. And then when I moved in here, I got this little bit bigger fridge, and it holds a lot more as far as sodas and different things like that. And that worked out really well. And well, actually, yeah, and I had a Keurig machine at work as well. Noe, welcome in. I also had a Keurig machine at work. And so then when I retired, I was the only one that was using it. We also had a regular coffee maker. So a lot of times the girls and stuff, if they wanted, they would use that. They didn't use my Keurig. I think there was maybe once or twice my supervisor used the Keurig. But I was the main one using the Keurig machine. So when I retired, I brought it home because it was mine. I bought it. I took it there. So I brought it home. And I think because it was mine. And so that's what I'm using here. Because I did have one. I think that one messed up on me. Yeah, it messed up on me. I gave that one, the one I did have in the other room, I gave that one to my kids, to my son. They had it for a while, and I got me a new one, which is this one here. And it's been working great for me. We even got the the kit, even though the water that I use is filtered water, but still it'll tell me, okay, you need to descale, and I've got the stuff to use to descale it, but I don't use just regular water out of the faucet or anything. I use the filtered water. My husband takes the bottles and he goes and fills them up at Walmart. And that's what I use to everything. When I have my glass of water, that's what I drink is from that. And I make my tea and my coffee using that water as well. So yeah, so I've got that, and then in that fridge right there where you see that picture, and that picture there that you see there, it's a copy, a photo copy of that was me, and the one in the picture with me is my brother. That was taken, I believe that was in high school at that time? Or junior high? I might have been in high school and he was in junior high when that picture was taken. Yeah, I think I was in high school. I think I was like a freshman in high school. Because I have the actual picture is where this bookcase is. I have it sitting up there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. That's the actual picture right there. So that's me, and then that's my brother. My baby brother, but if you were to see him now, you wouldn't think that he was my younger brother because he is a lot bigger. So yeah. That is a lap blanket and 0 orange soda. Oh, all right. And Darcy was asking stuff, what kind of crafts does Vosbach do? Drini is about to go make some hot tea, lemon ginger. Good. I love herbal teas. The herbal teas that I get are the Celestials, the Zingers. So I had gotten me some lemon zinger, and I also like the raspberry. So I like these. I really like the raspberry one, but I also got the lemon one as well. I like those and stuff when I'm really cold, or if when I feel really congested. I like drinking hot tea. Vosbach crochet right now, dabbled in others. And Darcia is telling Drini to feel better soon. And Drini is saying thank you for all the love. And Darcia is saying that she crochets and sews. Well, I crochet. I used to sew. Any sewing that I do now is regarding my paper crafts. A gel print. I want to get more. When I start doing some watercoloring. I diamond paint. I like doing the adult coloring books with the color pencils. I'm getting into Zentangles. Let's see what else. My junk journals, paper craft stuff, my crocheting, regular crochet, and Tunisian crochet, and trying to think if there was anything else that I'm leaving out. Oh, I put puzzles. I love to put do puzzles. I love to read. I don't do as much reading as I would like to. A lot of times when I am reading, I tend to fall asleep. So if I want to fall asleep, then that's what I'll do is I'll start reading and then I go, Jerry! Sorry, I made Dawn go back to bed. She's still not feeling good. I'm on my way home, listening on the road. Okay, Jerry. And if you want to drop your link, the word is fun. So you could type in the word fun and Nightbot will drop your link. And you can type in joke and Nightbot will give you a joke. And you can type in weather and either your city or your zip code and Nightbot will drop your weather. So I got those set up in there as well. So, and we've been here 53 minutes now. So yay. Yes, I would love to have her here, but I'd rather her get some rest and get better. Definitely. Definitely. When you get home, if she's still awake, you tell her and stuff. I said, get rest. That her sis says to get rest. I know she wants to be here and everything, but spoiler alert. Or, I mean, enabler alert. Enabler alert. Okay. Sorry, guys, but oh man, my nose. Allergies. Yeah, no. Jerry, if she was here and stuff, she would have been up on panel. Knowing her. She would have made it up on panel. But yeah, I know there a couple of times, a few times and stuff that she kind of slid in and says, "Hey guys, just waking up." And she was just in chat, but normally everything she would be up on panel with me, but since I hadn't heard anything from her, I figured she's sleeping, she's getting the rest that she needs. So that is perfectly fine. That's exactly what I want her to do. Because she did a little bit more talking than what she was supposed to have done last night. It was supposed to have been up to the rest of us to do the talking last night. Well, she did more talking last night than what she was supposed to. So, yes. And when we got done last night, so I went straight to bed. I ended up not eating any dinner. I went straight to bed. I was just like, no. I changed into my night clothes and went straight to bed. Aisha, welcome in, sweetie. It's been a while. Welcome in. Yeah, my goal for this year is to make more videos. And I'm planning on, when I'm just sitting here playing with either my acrylic paints or my watercolors or drawing my gnomes or whatever, I'm going to turn on the camera and record and have content. I want to have more content put out on my channel. I'm doing okay, Aisha. You could probably hear it in my voice. Allergies are really kicking my booty and stuff. So it's just like, oh man, I haven't done my nose spray today, and it's sitting right here. And I haven't done my eye drops yet either. I'm being such a bad girl today. But I did get some errands ran today. And stuff. So, oh, thank you. I hope I do get to feeling better soon. Yeah, I had to make a run to. You went live today. Oh, I'll have to go catch the rerun. Yeah, I've got a couple other lives that I need to go. I have to watch the replay. There's one channel that I watch. They're on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. And in fact, they're live on those days. And in fact, they're usually on for 2 hours. And on Thursdays, they come on an hour before I go live. And so I had to leave that live early in order to come over and get ready and stuff to come live on my channel. So I got to go and catch the replay of that one so I can see what I missed. So I'll have to go catch your replay. Oh no way. The neighbors mowed their lawn. Now we have to mow ours. Well, ours and stuff now during this time of the year and stuff, we don't have to mow ours as often. So, which is good. You're welcome, Aisha. And in fact, where's my little notepad? I'm gonna make myself a note because if I don't write it down, I will forget. So there. You're trying to figure out how to hire goats, Noe. Eyes. And since I don't wear makeup a lot anymore, when I do put especially mascara on, my eyes, and I get the one that is supposedly hypoallergenic, but I think what I need to do is start wearing it more. So, your mom's ex-father-in-law had a pet goat named Dog. Okay. One night he tied the goat to our outdoor faucet. Okay, and what happened? We heard noises and then a goat baying. It's about right, yeah. What did you guys do? What did you guys do with the goat? Mom called him and asked, "Did you leave something at our house?" And what did he say? Juanita, welcome in. He and his youngest son were giggling on the phone and said, "Maybe." And then what? Come on, you gotta quit leaving us hanging. Tell us the whole thing. Excuse me. Oh. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute myself and stop my camera just for a moment while I take care of my nose. Okay, I'm back. I need to. I guess it's something that I need to. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. It got the attention of our next door neighbor, and I freed the goat and ran around with it in the driveway while mom and the neighbor lady talked. Then he showed up and was still giggling about it. My gosh. Well, did he take it home? Did he mention anything about why he did it? No, that family was a bunch of pranksters. Their main stunt is ping people's houses, TPing people's houses. Oh, probably. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Him, his sons, and nephews would TP the houses of the new Salvation Army pastors. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my dad was a prankster too. Never did anything like that, but you've participated in a few, Noe? Okay. Oh man. Talk about my allergies are oh man, they're really flaring up right now. I'll definitely will need to do my nose spray and stuff when I get off here. Oh man. Oh, sorry guys, but I've got to a leaky faucet that doesn't want to stop. uh, your first prank, we were going to TP his cousin's house, but his cousin's dog gave us. Well, that served you guys right, huh? You guys thought you guys could get away with something, but the dog says, "Oh no, you don't." Yep. Yeah. Um, I had a Boston Terrier at night. He would, after everybody had gone to bed, and one night I hadn't fallen asleep yet. I was still awake, but I had my eyes, I just barely opened my eyes to where I could see, but you would think everything, you wouldn't know that my eyes were open. And so I watched him. He jumped up on our bed. And at that time, I also had a pug. And she slept in bed with me and my husband. And she always slept under the covers in between us. So I was watching him, and you could tell. He looked and he goes, "Okay, there's Daddy. Okay, that lump, that's," and the pug's name, her name was Queenie. He was one of it, and you could tell. And then I was watching him, and you could tell that in his mind he was going like, "Okay, there's Daddy. Okay, that lump is Queenie. There's Mom. Okay, they're in bed. They're fine." He got down, and I got up very quietly, and I peeked around the corner and looked down the hallway, and I watched him, and he peeked in my daughter's room because it was our bedroom, our daughter's room, and then my son's room. And you could tell and stuff. He looked in her room. She was in bed, asleep. And you could tell he looked, he goes, "Okay." He went down to my son's room. He looked in there. My son was in bed. He's going, "Okay." He's in bed. And then he turned around, went down the hallway, and went into the living room, and got up on the couch, curled up, and went to sleep. That was his nightly routine every single night. And if there was any noise or anything out of place that was not normal, he would alert. And there was one night, I probably have told this story before, but there's some of you here that probably never heard it. There was one night, we were all in bed, sound asleep. All of a sudden, he starts barking like crazy. And he was kind of in the doorway of my bedroom, looking down the hallway. Because if you go down the hallway of where the bedrooms were, there's the door that goes out to the garage. And that's the way he was facing. And he was, I mean, literally jumping straight up in the air. He was jumping up straight in the air, barking. He looked down the hallway, and then he would look back. And then toward, no, thumbs down, thumbs. Sorry, guys. I got to remember everything, hand gestures and everything with an Apple computer. Everything can do that. Sorry. um, he would do that, and he would look back, and he would be looking back towards my husband, and then he'd look towards the hallway, and he looked back at my husband. The whole time he was jumping up, straight up, from all fours, straight up in the air, barking his head off. Someone was in the house that was not supposed to be in the house. Don't know how they got in. Don't know how they got out. Nothing. And he was just going bonkers because there was someone in that hallway right there outside my daughter's bedroom in the hallway, and he was going bonkers. And at first, my husband thought, well, maybe it was my son, because sometimes he would get up during the middle of the night to eat or whatever, get something to drink or something or whatever. And he's only like, no, I never got up. And stuff. But yeah, it was really weird and everything. And he was just barking like crazy. And I could tell by his bark when he started barking, something wasn't right. And so I stayed in bed, and my husband got up, and he couldn't see anybody. We couldn't tell how they got in the house, how they got out of the house, or what was going on. But yeah, it was really weird. And then Noe says, so his cousin helped us PP the truck of the guy who was staying there, and we wrote on the windows in soap. What about Bob? Okay. So, but yeah, but I have a male Chihuahua, and some of the things that he does, if there was reincarnation, I would have to say and stuff that he was my buddy reincarnated, because the things that he does was the exact same things that Buddy did, and everything. Buddy didn't like cats. He doesn't like cats. He notifies us if there's any weird sounds or anything that's out of place. He alerts. And something that Buddy didn't do, but that he does not like the mail person, UPS, FedEx, any of those. If they come up, especially if they have to come up to the house to actually deliver a package, he definitely goes bonkers. And I could tell by his bark that they're approaching the house. And so yeah. You have a Jack Russell that barks at everything. Yeah, but he doesn't bark at everything. The garbage truck, he doesn't bark at that. There's a lot of things that he don't bark at. But if he thinks and stuff that they're anything potentially coming into his, if they're, because he's used to be, my husband's recliner used to be in that window, but now it's my recliner there, and that's where he sits. It's in that, that window, so he can be able to see out that window. But if it's in his view out that window and he could see them, That's his territory. Even if it's across the street. Nope. You're not allowed. And we have to let him know. We have to tell him, hey, it's okay. It's the neighbors. It's, you know them. It's the neighbors. It's across the street. It's fine. Everything, it's not over here. It's across the street. You're good. And stuff, but yeah. And then to hear them, if my husband leaves to go somewhere and then he comes home, I can always tell when my husband's back because they start barking and then they start howling. And have you ever heard of an English bulldog howl? Mine does. She will howl. And I'm like, what? And everything. I've recorded her howling and everything because I couldn't believe my ears. I'm like, she's actually howling. And usually, everything, normally English bulldogs don't howl. They will bark, but they don't howl. But she will howl. Hi, Samantha. And yeah, so yeah. Samantha, you have to be in here for at least 5-10 minutes before you can drop your link. I'm sorry, sweetheart, you can't just come in and immediately drop your link. You have to be in here for at least 5-10 minutes before you can drop your link. Your dogs are the same. They bark back and forth. And the Chihuahua gets on his hind legs and starts howling. Oh my God, that would be so cute to see. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so thank you, Samantha. But yeah, it's yeah, sometimes it's tough to see some of these dogs and stuff. And I've seen some of these clips, shorts and stuff on these other people that have like bulldog type dogs, like, and everything. And there's this one they were showing and stuff, this one dog where he was throwing a tantrum because it wasn't time for him for his dinner. And the way he was reacting when they were telling him, no, it's not time for dinner yet. And the way he would go boom, and bark at him like, feed me. I'm hungry. I want food now. And they said, no, it's not time yet. And he go and bark and everything. And it was like he was actually throwing a tantrum. And I'm like, oh my God. But they and a lot of people don't really realize, and they, oh, it's just a stupid dog. No, they're not stupid. They are smart. And they are, and they know, they understand. I know we had a basset hound, and me and my husband, we were talking and stuff, and he was at that age that we could have him neutered. so we were discussing it, and so I go, yeah, he's at about at that age that it's time. And he was like, oh, and he was like saying, no, please don't, no, that he didn't want that. And me and my husband, we looked at each other and we looked down at him and we was all like, what? He was telling us, like, please, no. And we was like, okay. He was like, he understood what we were talking about. He was like, the way he was like telling us, like, please, no. I'm like, okay. And stuff, but yeah. Dogs and everything, they are the best companions, especially, and then for me, for mine. Darn. My husband will get it. He got it. But yeah, so he's like and stuff, so it's like, but I'm doing good, Samantha. I could be doing a lot better. My allergies are kind of kicking my butt. I'm still working on my on this baby blanket and stuff, so but yeah, but our dogs and everything, but yeah, so but I think I am going to go ahead and play. I haven't done it yet, and we're coming up on an hour and 33 minutes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple of videos. And I want to say thank you to all of my members. I've got a couple other videos, little clips and stuff, excuse me, that I want to create and to add and stuff. But this one I want to play to thank all of my members. And this one is courtesy of Miss Nancy of Little Treasures by Nancy. And this is for all of you that are silently listening, watching. And this is for you guys. So thank you to all of you guys. I appreciate each and every one. Hi, Chandler. Welcome in. Welcome in. And let me just check on something real quick here. I need to. Okay. Katrina, welcome in, sweetie. And she's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Katrina. Samantha, we will be doing that here in about 20 minutes, okay? Here in about, I'd say maybe 15 minutes. Because I'm not going to be on here too much longer, about another 15 minutes or so, okay? Then I'll repeat the word, and then everybody can drop their link as I'm getting ready to go out. But yeah. But no, I know and stuff with me, with my anxiety and stuff. I know I know the one chihuahua that I had that I lost last year. She knew when I wasn't feeling good. She knew when something wasn't quite right. Because she would be right next to me. When I would lay down during the middle of the day. She goes, wait a minute, that's not right. That's mommy don't lay down during the day. That's not normal. So she's not feeling good. So she would lay down with me. Now my white female Chihuahua, Rose, a lot of times she will do that as well. If I lay down on the bed during the day because I'm not feeling good or I've got one of my migraines, then she will do that. She will get up on the bed and curl up and lay down. Chloe, now, she will get up on the bed. Of course, it takes her a little bit. She's got to sniff all over the bed and all of that stuff, but then she will eventually settle down and she will lay down. She doesn't always stay there the whole time, but she will come up and lay down with me for a while. But they know when you're not feeling good, when you're down, when you're sad. I know my English bulldog Emma, she knows when I'm upset or sad or whatever, because she'll come and she'll start kind of be all jolly and kind of be all peppy and everything, trying to get me to laugh and stuff. So yeah, so they know, and they can tell, and and they're great listeners. You can tell them anything, and and it's not going to go anywhere. Who are they going to tell? So, and they're great and stuff. They're there and stuff. They'll listen. They'll just sit there and just look at you, and just everything. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm here. Talk away. Cry if you want to, whatever. And everything. And they'll just sit there and like, okay, Mom. and just just kind of knowing that they're there. And that's like with Chrissy here, my doll. I know she's not a real baby, but just the fact that she's there, and that if I need to hold something, to cuddle something, I can reach for her and grab her and kind of cuddle, and just to have that something to cuddle, and just to, for that moment, it just kind of helps me just to kind of go and just relax. And I do a little bit, not so much anymore, not like I did and stuff in the beginning, when I first started collecting the dolls. But I still do kind of a role play. And in fact, the other day I was just thinking, I need to do a drinking wet feeding with her, just to make sure, because she does have a tube, so I can give her water, and it just goes straight through and stuff. But every now and then I need to do that, just to make sure that there goes those emojis again. I gotta watch out with my hand gestures. But that one was a good one because it was a thumbs up. There's my Chloe. Chloe. This is my girl. This is my girl. With her dirty lammy. I need to toss it in the wash machine. I need to get her some more. Huh? Mommy needs to get you another lammy? Huh? Does Mama need to get you another lammy? Huh? Mommy needs to wash your lammy. Yes, I need to wash your lammy. Oh, dirty. Yucky. It's dirty. It's dirty. Go get it. Go get it. Can you get it? Good girl. But we get her these chew bones, and they for her to chew on, but we don't know what she does with them. She hides them. But her lammy, she don't hide. Now I've started something. But with her, she's got that tube, so I need to every now and then just basically do a feeding, basically, with a bottle of water. I use distilled water, and just to make sure that there's nothing in the tube or anything, that it's still that it still works, and everything's flowing just right through the tube, everything, and too, and stuff, at times and stuff, it's relaxing for me, because no, not now, not right now, baby, not right now. No, get down. I think sometimes Chloe does that because I think she feels I've been sitting in this one spot for too long. So she'll come and start pawing at me to get me to get up and go with her outside. So I think that's what she's trying to do. Um, and then for one thing too, I've got my door shut. So her only entrance and exit out of this room is the doggy door. But but yeah, so it's at times and stuff, like I was saying, it's relaxing for me to just sit. I've got my recliner here. I could do that while I'm watching. I've got right up here, I have a TV. So I can watch one of my shows, or it's a smart TV, so I can pull up YouTube on it. Or I could pull up Netflix or my Disney Plus or whatever, be watching something, and I can do that with Chrissy, and and it's just relaxing. Sometimes I even sit in that chair and crochet um back here and everything, and I'm just kind of I there's times where I just need to be in my own little area, my own little zone, and and just think and just kind of decide what projects I want to work on next, or what I might want to do or come up with. I do have a little table that if I want, I could set up my laptop and work on from my laptop on while I'm sitting in that recliner. Um, I can also sit in that chair if I want, and I have a card table that I can pull out if I'm working on a puzzle or one of my larger diamond paintings, something like that. I can pull that out and I can sit in that chair and have it and be kind of comfortable and sitting in that and work on that kind of stuff there. So yeah. And that's another reason why I like this room being on the back of the house. That way I'm away from all of the commotion and everything from the front of the house. Especially when my son and stuff and them, when they were living here, that way I could come back here. This was my oasis. This is still my oasis. That way all of the commotion and everything could be going on in the front of the house. I can be back here and I can do what I want to do and be in my own little world back here. And if I want, I can come back here, do whatever I want to do. My husband can be in the living room watching the news or whatever he wants to watch on TV in the living room. I can come back here. I can watch whatever I want on my TV or whatever I want to watch, anything on the computer or craft or whatever. Once in a while, he might come back here, sit for a minute or two, and then he's off doing whatever. But yeah, so um but yeah, so I think I am going to go ahead and start kind of wrapping things up a little bit. Um I am because my eyes are really starting to kind of feel a little gritty. So I definitely need to put my eye drops in my eyes. I need to do my nose spray. My husband's probably got dinner ready or about ready probably. And stuff. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping things up. If you guys want to drop your link, the word is fun, and I thought we'll drop your link. And excuse me. and stuff. And I am going to go ahead and play my outro while you guys are doing that. I'm hoping to have some videos for you guys for next week. I'm gonna try and get caught up on some of your guys's the ones that do put out content. I'm gonna try and get caught up on stuff. I'm gonna try and get caught up and back into my normal usual routine with things. And I will be back here next Wednesday if everything goes well. And both me and Don are feeling up to it for West Coast Wednesdays next Wednesday. Then I will be back here next Thursday for my live stream. And next Thursday, I will be doing the last 5 of my gifting my last 5 for the month memberships next week. And we will go from there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, that by the time that we see each other again, hopefully either by Wednesday night on West Coast Wednesdays, or when we come back here on next Thursday, I can let you guys know that I have an appointment for an MRI, hopefully. Little Carrie, welcome in. We're just about ready to exit out. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so we're just waiting for pre-authorization from the insurance for the MRI. So hopefully I hear something here soon. Okay, thank you. Hopefully your eye appointment went good. I just went and picked up my new glasses today. I was able to go pick them up right before my live today. So I think that's another thing and stuff, is that my eyes are getting used to the new prescription, which is amazing. I can see things a lot better. There's definitely a difference in my prescription. She said, yeah, that there was definitely a difference in my prescription. So yeah, when I went and picked up my glasses, and on the way home, I noticed, yeah, the road signs and different things was a whole lot clearer. I'm like, yes, finally, I can see things better. So yeah, things were a lot clearer, sharper. So I'm like, yes, finally. So, but yeah, so hopefully, um, I'll be able to schedule, get the pre-auth and schedule an appointment for the MRI on my lower back. Hopefully before the end of next week, because I want to get this going. So if I do end up having surgery, I can get it done before summer hits. Because I know I'll have to have a back brace, and I do not want to have to wear the back brace during the summertime. Not down here, because yeah, no. And then plus I want to get it done, get it over with, and be well on the mend before this time next year, because about this time next year, hey Daigo, we're getting ready to head on out of here in a minute or so. About this time, around February, March, April time next year, my daughter is taking me on a Disney cruise. So I want to get, if I'm going to have back surgery, I want to get it done as soon as possible so I can be on the mend in time for the cruise. So hopefully I can get the word and have the pre-auth and everything so I can get the MRI scheduled. And then once I have the MRI scheduled, then I can schedule the appointment with the back doctor, so then we can get things moving. Because if I'm gonna have to have surgery, I'm gonna get it done and get it done before summertime, way before summertime, and everything. So that way I can be on the mend before next year and stuff. So with all that said, excuse me, I am going to go ahead and head on out. And like I said, you can type in the word fun, and Nightbot will be a gentleman and drop your link. And yes, Tycho. And we will see you guys in either my next video or next Wednesday at West Coast Wednesdays, and then next Thursday right back here at my live. Love you guys. Let me. Bye. Love you all.